Alright. Let's just see here. I will open up my game. Let's see if we are having any sound here. Oh, it sounds like I have sound. And there is sound on the game also. That's good. So now I can just turn down my what is that called, my tablet here. So now we're just waiting on the screen here of the Horn of the Abyss, and meanwhile I can just load the game up, and we are playing the game that we played last time where we didn't have any sound, our tower playthrough. And here I think we should get a picture soon and not just have a black screen of death. So let's see here. Here we go. All right. So I think I have it figured out. But welcome to the stream. And as said, we are continuing our tower run here. Yeah. So we had two heroes, main heroes. Here we had Solmir, which was our spellcaster. He has been weakened a bit, as I believe he died a couple of times. And then we have our Gunnar, who is our main hero. He has so many good spells here, or so many good abilities, and is max leveled here. So yeah, it's been a while since I played on this, but I think we are going to try and take down this dungeon town with Gunnar. And is there somewhere where we can work on our morale and luck? Not just in any easy way, but I think let's just go and get some spell power here. And yes, let's just move on. And Solmir, he has town portal. Does he have that? Yeah, he has that as well. All right, everything is good. And as always, we have a bit of a economic problem here. We don't have money to buy or gold to buy all of our units. But that is not our biggest problem, I guess. All right, let's move Solmir here. Have a couple of things we can open up here with him. Guess we'll go for that. He has a bit of a weakened army. I was actually thinking last time to get these dragons. I think that was what I wanted to do, and make him like a Dragongeddon kind of hero. We can go and grab some resources here. And she is actually just looking out for this one. All right. We lost a couple of heroes last time. And I think we are just gonna build a bit on this town in order for us to defend it if somebody is coming. All right, and there was this factory town in the north of us that we actually had at some point. All right, let's move on. So, question is if we should go for it this time. We can actually go and take his town. I think we should just do that, and maybe just we'll do it like that. And we do have resurrection, I believe. So yeah, so we should be able to do something about the losses that we might get. All right, let's just remove these, and we can take out that one, this one, defend here, and we should be able to finish it off this round with no losses. Yeah, but we can't even go in here. That's a bit of a problem, but there's nothing for him to gain in here. All right, and dungeon is a town that you might get some earth spells, so it might be an idea to get a Mage's Guild in there at some point. All right, but we are taking the dragons and we are moving up. All right, and she can just continue getting some resources here. Is there anything else to get? There's actually these up here we haven't gotten. I believe we have taken the pillar. Alright, so yeah, at some point it would be an idea to get a hero chain going. The problem is that we kind of need Fly to go over here and give Gunnar more units. So let's continue here to upgrade. And should we get Ghost Dragons? If I want something, it should be the Hools. I believe they are the strongest of this town. Can get a Mysticism or a Earth Elemental hero here. I think we're just gonna move on. This is in general one of my greatest weaknesses in playing Heroes 3 is that I'm not that good at maximizing my heroes. And I need to work on that so that I can really take on the map with more than just two heroes here. Alright, that said, we can just go and see if the imp catch is taken. It is, and let's go and explore. He can also take that. We'll of course recapture it, and let's see if we can't capture that guy. Where did he go? That's a good question. Maybe he'll take back the town here, I guess. I couldn't imagine anything else than the Griffin Conservatories are taken by now. Yeah. We haven't even gotten Mage Tower yet, but I think it's a bit overpriced, to be honest. Let's get these sea witches going, and we will continue on. To be honest, I was expecting to see a lot of heroes just getting in our face, but that hasn't really been a problem yet. Although I have seen them used. What is the teleport? The teleport spell called? I can't even remember. Alright, I would very much like to take these out. They don't even want to take our town here. It is a bit of a mouse and cat relationship here. Let's get some more spell power, and we will just be waiting here. We can go and buy a giant. And we should, of course, also go and buy the Nagas. How did green take that one? I don't remember. Yeah. What do we have here? Do we need a hero anywhere? I'm not that concerned about that. Now we don't have money for the Mage's Guild anyways, or resources for it. Let's move on here, and yeah, yes, if anybody has tuned in, welcome. All right. So, alright, new week. Let's see here. There are some Nagas in here. I don't think there's any of this that hasn't been taken. So yeah, maybe we should just go up here. And the spell I was thinking of is of course called Dimensional Gate. Let's move on. Maybe we should go downstairs, I was about to say, but you know what I mean. It looks like there is a Necropolis town right way over here. Bless. Protection from water, nothing very interesting in that. Let's get the Nagas here and move on. Okay, I didn't realize there was actually 2 green heroes coming here. And they were orange, so they are just starting to just dimensional gate a bit, which is of course disturbing. And orange just wanted to stand right beside us here. We will not take that. Let's just do it like that. Okay, they did that to us. Let's see what makes sense here. Do it like that. I'm not sure if we have lost anyone yet, but we can always see that with resurrections. We have lost 1. We always need to be a bit cautious about them resurrecting. Let's take out that one. Oh, not resurrecting, of course, fleeing. I don't think there's anything good to do about that. Let's see this one. I don't see the Necrotown here. So question is, should we put in? We did lose that one. And yeah, that is taking us a bit backwards. Or is it? Alright, this one is always very powerful to get 2 to all stats. But I think it will have to wait. Let's see what's going on in here. Here is Teal. Why can't we do something? We have to go around, apparently. Let's take the next fort here. And this one. Take that one. And I am a bit afraid of these dimensional gating up here from the factory town. She can continue on taking the resources once again. And we have just left our towns quite open, but yeah. I guess at some point we have to place a hero in each town with a bit of losses. Okay. But they can't flee now, so we can just take them out. Like that. And he can't, unfortunately, shoot, but we can just wait. Take these guys out. Don't think it's time for resurrection yet. So we will actually defend here, and then we can take out these guys and resurrect our Nagas. Good, no losses. Expert armor ship. Or expert armor ship. Alright, here is Town Portal again. And Implosion, I guess we have all of that. Let's just go in here to regenerate our magic points here. What is it called? Mana just? Spell points. That's why I was a bit confused. Let's just grab that on the way and go up. And we can just buy a couple of dragons in the towns here. should we get a hero in here just to be here in case it is attacked? So what should we remove these ones? So she can just stand here and get a level out of this. Take some estates, that's good. Alright, we could do that in here. Oh, that was not here. In here as well. Let's take Gretchen here. Always good with a hero from Stronghold. Alright, let's grab the giants and go back. She can just defend in here. We have so many titans that we have to protect. That is kind of the, what should you call it, the thing about this game. There's just so many mobs being generated. You can't just create infinity mobs, which you can in other strategy games, so you really need to be careful not to give away a town filled with recruit mobs that can be recruited to the enemy, because then they are just lost. Alright, let's take out these, and this will of course do we have Armageddon? We do. Let's try and see here. Alright, and this is of course why you just have one stack. Here we got some sea witches, she can get those. And gonna here, nothing to grab. Question is, should we go and search for that shield hero? I would of course like this one with some spell power. And now we can buy, who's that? That's Garnison. Nothing to be bought in here anyways, but let's upgrade the Nyx food. These are quite strong, the Nyx. Alright, and now we have a hero in almost every one of our towns, so let's just take this girl, get some Crystal Siege Day. I'm a bit afraid of green here with their dimensional gate. And there are a couple of orange heroes coming near our dungeon town, so this will of course mean that we will town portal in and take them out. Alright, yeah, Salmir will get rid of the sea witches here and just continue his... No, we don't want to retreat, we can just Armageddon here and get the resources. Same here. Armageddon. And here is a giant to be gotten here. Let's take that. She can take that when he comes out. Just grab them. Alright, and Gunner here. Which one of them is it? That's Scar. Town portal into that. And we have 2 heroes that we can take out. We will definitely not take those losses if we don't have to. Alright, let's see here. I am a bit afraid of them fleeing, of course. But they do have a lot of mobs still. Let's see how it goes if we do that. So we can kill some of them, but not all of them. He must have some good stats. That will be a good hero to get rid of. Implosion. We can kill almost all of them. I would just like to get rid of one of these stacks. Alright. So they want to get rid of our Titans. I am a bit afraid here of them fleeing. Yeah. I should have used Resurrection. That was what I was thinking of. But there's really nothing to do. Yeah, I can replay it, but that's a bit iffy. Okay, they just did that. Good, that was 2 orange heroes down. There are a lot of troops waiting here for us. Let's see. I do want to get these at some point, but at a hero, but I just don't see where we should go. And then again, there's all of this that hasn't been explored, so we could go explore if we see a hero that is worth going with. Frenzy and Nagas, that's not really what we want. Of course, there is the haste one here, that's decent. We will just be looking out for this. If there is a hero we are going to take and use. Not that it means so much anymore, but I am a bit picky about my heroes. Alright, let's just go and take out these. And of course the bounty hunters. We'll get some Armageddon here. And now we have more boxes. That's a lot of resources here that we can get, but not like a treasure zone. Alright, we did see someone going up for our town here, so let's take them out. Alright, we could of course take our hero in here, Garrison, and explore a bit on this zone. That might be a good idea. Also to get their mines. Yeah, now I just want to go here and be ready to make a hostile takeover on green here. And yeah, let us just buy a hero who can get one of these and go about and look a bit. Yeah. Alright, but we do know that there are still some teal heroes going around. Take Vey here and we can go the other way, if you understand that one. That was a bit cheesy, I know. Alright, so let's just continue on here. Please take part of the stream and send me a message. You are more than welcome to. I would love to interact with you, and I will try and look over at my chat here, but it is a bit new for me. So you'll have to excuse me if I don't see your message like right away. We don't want to do that. Just Armageddon these Nagas down, and he can get some defense here. I guess that makes the most sense when you have a magic hero. Alright, let's just take out this one again. And yeah, we will have to use a resurrection here the next time, I guess. Good. Resurrect the Nagas. Question is, when we are this close to our main town, if we should just go and grab the Titans here that we lost. We do have a lot of gold. So we are a bit back here on Titans. I could be wanting to get some of these. Let's see, what are their speed? It's 9 at a good day. So we can take these like that. So they are not slowing us down. Question is, where are we going here? We could of course go for these for the factory here. I think we'll do that. Let's continue exploring here. Get some HP logistics. That's good. Of course it's not HP, it's XP. And we will continue here so we can see if somebody is coming. Here comes a hero. I think we'll just let them take the town here. I guess that's what we want. If they don't get enough movement points to take it, we will of course teleport in. And that is exactly why you move your main hero at the last, because we could of course have defended from the front with Gunnar here if we knew that guy was coming. Alright, 10 viewers. I've never had that many. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, a new week is rising here. Let's see, did they take the town? They did take the town. A bit annoying here, so now we are just out in the fog with these guys. And all of their movement here is just unnecessary, as it will just be fogged again the next day. But Gunnar will take the factory town here, and we will work our way around with Salmia here. I think let's just go to one of our towns and explore a bit. And now I did it again. I moved Gunnar at the first, so this way you can see how much of a noob I am at Heroes 3. But Salmia, there was this pyre down here. We could take that. Is there a Conflux town here somewhere that is coming? But now I do see there is a hero coming in here. Question is if we can take him down with playing Dragongeddon on that guy. Can we even reach him? Not necessarily. Alright, Gunnar will just stand here and let's move on then. Alright, we lost the hero. Orange is coming in. We have also defeated a couple of Orange's heroes. So that's just how it is. A lot of movement on the map. Alright, she will just collect the resources here. And now this time we'll try not to move Salmia as the first thing. So question is, where did that guy go? That is not necessarily good to know. Let's use fly here, and we will of course take the town as the first thing and move Gunnar as the first thing, because I never learn. Are they worth resurrecting? I think we will do it, but it's not necessarily the right thing to do. So again, here we need to think about them fleeing at some point. We were set to lose a couple of our giants here, or titans. Let's see what makes the most sense. This does 700, this does 500, so let's just use a bit here. I don't think they can reach us, so let's just take out some of their fastest units. And we should of course have buffed that one, yeah. So they just imploded us there. Alright, nothing to do about that really. Alright, we haven't even taken that one. That's because we had Solmia up here the last time we went to this location. I guess we could take Solmia down again and see if we can't find this guy. We can't Armageddon him out, so this might have been an overstretch. Since he has the dragons, we'll see how it goes. Then we'll just have to flee. Alright, so here comes Teal, who has taken back his town. And do we have anything here? We do actually have a lot. So let's just try and hold on to this hero, or this town of course. Let's just buy some of the defensive units here. Alright, and move on. I am a bit afraid of losing Solmia here, but I think we can always just flee with him. We could of course, when we saw it, just have town ported out. That might have been the best solution. Alright. Someone is coming for our main town here. Yeah, look at that. Alright. We have some left, and you can't implode those ones. I think I will take a risk here in trying to kill as many of his units as possible. Don't think anybody else can touch us. I don't think they will come right now. Alright, so let's just take out more of his units here. Can they kill us here? I am a bit afraid of them being able to. Yeah, I think we will just pay 8,000 here. Oh, I don't have enough. So then we are retreating. They lost a lot of troops. And we can just get him back now. Like that. And we can buy 2 more. Alright, let's explore a bit then. And explore a bit more with Vey here. Alright, we have an orange hero up here at Teal's area. Let's try and move away. And this girl, let's just take the dwelling and move down here. Can she do something with what she got? She could maybe take out that one. Alright, finally we managed to move Gunner at last. There was someone coming from our main town here, so we will have to defend this. I know that there are so many great Heroes 3 players that can win without playing with using Town Portal, but I am not there yet. So this is just how it is when I'm playing. Let's buff out this guy. And that's quite annoying actually. He can block us off because it's invulnerable. Let's see here. They have 40 Cyclops. Let's take out as many as we can. And then we can just stand here and watch. Let's buff our Nagas then. I did expect that. Alright, he's still just blocking us here. That is quite annoying. Can we do something about that? I think 18 rounds of of being what is it called? Blinded here. That's a lot. Alright, but we can take out most of these. I'll take out these again. Let's go for the secure stack here. Just see if we can't do something about that. And at some point we of course have to resurrect our deer titans. We've lost 3. It's not like it is a lot. I would like to remove those before they explode in our face. We lost our got rid of the blind here. I am a bit afraid of them fleeing here. They did not. Now we lost 2 stacks. And we don't even have more mana points. I should have looked at that. That is a giant rookie mistake here. But they want to fight this all the way. So they must be a bit desperate, I guess. Shackles of War. I like that. Is this one better? Knowledge and power. And this just knowledge. So yes, it is definitely better. Where did the shackles go? We'll take that. And we can bring this one in. We don't want disguise. I don't care about that. There are some artifacts here that we could give away. This one being one of them. So let's just grab as many titans as we can. That was not a lot. So we just traded in it all there, and still we didn't get that many. But we can get some more Naga Queens here. So 9 is also a number. Good. So she will of course get this one and that one. That one makes no sense, but she can get the Null King here. It's actually better than that one. I am thinking of making the artifact of, I don't remember what it's called actually, but the one with the vitality and the blood. Does anybody remember what that is called? Because I just don't. Good. Let that be it, and she can go hard. God damn it! I forgot to give him the units here. Well. He needs to go into the town anyways, actually, to replenish his mana. But she is blocking, isn't she? God, that is horrible. Can he temple? Yeah, so we can actually just temple to a town and replenish here. So we will do that. All right. Yes. Let's grab a hero here for this one. We are out of money. So, next day. Let's see here. Orange is coming towards us. And purple is creeping about. And here we got Syrah. She will just move about and take all the resources. Selmir will continue to explore down here in the underworld. We are just running from these orange and teal heroes down here. Can we get around here? And she is just barricading herself once again, and we are doing that. We didn't get this one, so let's just do that. and continue to explore a bit. These two zones don't go together. Alright, I will take a hero out here and explore some more. Let's just get Guru. She's actually also a pretty good hero with armor specialty. So question is if we should at some point give her some more units to explore, but for now let's just take the mines here and she can get some experience over here. We don't have that much more to do. I don't feel that pressured, but Dimensional Gate can always bite you. Alright, let's see here. Another day, day 4, month 4. We will wait with that guy. Maybe I am learning. Don't see that much more to explore. We'll just waste a lot of days going down here. Should we go up here and just get rid of some of all of this? Could do that. And he is just running, but all of this has been taken. There is a red tree here. And Gunnison. Alright, let's grab some experience. This might be the last thing we do. Alright, a Redwood Observatory. Looks like there is a town over here, a castle. So let's fly over here and see. One level here, that's always good. Yeah, but it is a bit of a detour. Let's see here. Should we not just buy a hero and work on the fact that I suck at having enough heroes? What's their speed? Let's just take one of these. Yeah, okay, his speed is the same. Alright, let's move down here and explore. And once again, welcome to all of you guys tuning in. It is amazing to see 5 guys here. So welcome, I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you haven't watched the channel before, I am primarily playing single player games. And the 2 games I have been making videos about is Heroes 3 and Mount and Blade Bannerlords. I am tempted to make other videos though, but for now it has just been those 2 games. Alright, we have a green hero who is just hiding behind this School of Magic here. And we have a green hero coming in here as well. So we will have to do some magic with Gunnar or Solmir. We can't Baron or what is it called, Dragon Geddon this guy out, so we have to take Gunnar and do that. Alright. Goodbye to all of you, if I can find it. Good. And we can get these guys. And not that we need them. Oh shit, I forgot. But then we have to kill off our giants. That's just how it is. Alright, these guys are just fleeing for their lives. Oh, they are moving down though. So let's just go about. Maybe I should just go into the subterranean gate. Alright, Arcadia is under attack. I will not take the losses here, but I do imagine that we won't get out of this without taking some losses. Let's see how many we can kill and take out these guys. They are going for our Naga Queens. We lost 3, no Titans lost. I do think they are going to flee in a moment, so can we take out all of these? No, we can't. And these guys didn't die. Let's wait with these guys. No fleeing here. And we are starting, so we are, of course... Oh, they can't flee because I have the shackles, of course. So, we just need to resurrect all we can here. So, goodbye, dude. And we got 2 of those. What a hero to find here with all of his stuff. And I think I will take on these gloves. And that's the crystal cloak. Left hand. Oh, look at that. A lot of defense here. And yeah, I would... There is the elixir of life. That's of course the name I was looking for. We can actually have 2 pairs of these. But I think that's a bit unnecessary. I will go and grab that Colosseum of Magic. Alright, question is if we have to defend this at some point, we might have to. But for now we are just letting the day go by. Yeah, he is taking on our hero here, who just got into this world. So we are getting pressured on 2 fronts, but that's just more heroes that we can take out. So we are a bit on the defensive, but that does of course mean that we can take out some enemy heroes, which is always great. As I just talked about, this game is one of the only games that I just know of that has a limited amount of soldiers available. Most games you can just keep building and building and building, but here there is just limited amounts each week, so you have to hold on to the ones that you have and try and kill as many of the enemies you can each time you engage in combat. So let's just take Gunnar here. How many spell points? He has plenty of spell points. Shadowkeep. And we will say goodbye to this guy. We could maybe have taken him. We could definitely have taken him out with Solmir. But we'll have to do it with... Why is it so bad? Does he have a... artifact that makes us weaker? Let's do it like that and take out these ones. Wait here. Okay. We can take out these guys. I think we will do that. Yeah, we can go up here. Which one of those are strongest? I would imagine that they are. Do we really have to kill off all of his annoying elementals? It would seem like we have to. Let's resurrect the last of those and goodbye to him. And a chest plate of the... What do we need for that? We need the last mana thing. Where was the chest plate? We are getting so many artifacts right now. Alright. +1 to power skill. It's not necessarily better than 1 to all. Yeah. We will buy out another hero then. And just go down here and see what we can find this way. Here is green coming in. So he is just on some work here. And orange is coming. Question is if they can reach us. I don't necessarily mind if they do. I'll just take it back. So yeah, we'll have to watch our mana here. They have no ranged units beside that one, so we can just stand here. And we haven't lost any units. Alright, endless bag of gold. Let's just buy a couple of units here. Oh. In order to scare away orange. Yeah, I guess that will be it. I hope you guys are enjoying your Saturday here. I've been to work since yesterday, but I have been able to sleep a bit on work, so that's why I'm taking the stream here. Also to finish up this tower run, which we started in order to celebrate the 1000 subs mark here on YouTube. That was a bit of a mark to hit. Alright, maybe I should leave these boxes to Duri actually. That is kind of too late now, isn't it? Alright, let's do that, and then we can have Zira pick them up, all of these resources. Alright, these guys, we can go and pick up all of this up here. There are actually a decent amount of resources. I will not take that one. I forgot about that. Let's see if we can get away here. If he forgets about us. Orange moves away. We will go this way and see if we can't move inside here. I will go for that one. Is it really worth it? 2 to all stats. It is just a lot of stats to not take. I will go and take the Necrotown from Teal. And this time I will try and hold on to it. We don't have that much more to do. We can of course send her out to take the giants, but they're not moving anywhere. Dura here, Duri could go and take these maps. And maybe at some point we should get an artifact merchant and start selling out some artifacts. Also, Duri should get some artifacts from Gunnar at some point. Alright, but now we are under attack here from both purple and who was the other? Was it orange as always or green? So question is, can we get them down these guys? This looks like a tough fight. And what about that? That's not as tough. I'm not even sure that Gunnar can take these on. He doesn't have that much mana, so maybe I'll just have to let that town go. And just take this Necrotown. Take out these. Wait here. Okay. We have not lost anybody yet. I think these are the most powerful. Yeah, should we really take out one? Yeah, we can definitely do that. And then did we lose one? No. So we can do this. Alright, we got some work in on the bowstring. We have so many artifacts right now. Let's just see here. We also have that one. This one is also decent, but we have some capes of velocity and which makes us faster, but knowledge and power, I think we will prioritize that, and we will get this one, and that amount of mana that we are getting from this is just useless. Powerful, more powerful earth spells, 50%, that's too good to pass away. So we will go and see if we can't get the Necrotown here. Maybe we can take out Teal all along. So he is using his implosion here, but he did only have one, but it did kill 7 Naga Queens. That's a lot. We'll have to spare our magic mana points here a bit, so we'll just see what we can do here with our Titans. So we should be able to take him out here and resurrect our Naga Queens with no losses. And a Titan's Curse, that is something, isn't it? That gives 12. Is it one of those that gives like 12 to spell power and -2, isn't it? Or am I just forgetful? No, it is exactly what it does, so we will definitely take that. We will try and not have as many losses. So 1 loss here to our Titans. Let's try and save them from that. So the reason I'm doing this is because that there's no retail. So we will actually do this and just wait again here and resurrect all of these. Fuck me. Sorry for the language. I did not watch my mana points here, so we'll just have to eat up all of these losses. 15, that's way too many. Stupidity here. Alright. That is unfortunate. Very unfortunate. But now we can explore here. And I think I decided on not defending this with any of my heroes. But how do we get Dura to not lose her life here? I don't think there is a very good way. We can just try and run away and see how it goes. Alright, this guy is just looking around while we are taking out these, mostly for the resources to keep up our economy here. And goodbye to all of you. It is just a bit cheesy with the Dragon Cannon, but I actually kind of like it. Alright, a lot of purple heroes coming in here. Let's see how many troops he actually has. 120 of these zealots, 12 of the robots. Holy shit, that's a Archangel army if I've ever seen one. Alright, but goodbye to us, I guess. So he lost a couple of zealots, but nothing that I would ever be worried about myself. And we can just follow up here. Follow Selmy up here. Let's see, is there a fortress town down here? That is, no, it's not uncaptured. We got away. So far, so good. So which way are we running here? Must be this way up. But is that a castle town? Just there? Or what is that? And the hobbits here. And goodbye to those. Alright. Yeah, so let's keep on moving. We have taken that. So here's actually an orange hero. I would very much like to take out all of these heroes that are just roaming about. Question is if we can reach them. Is that is not a reach, unfortunately. Let's just park him up here so he won't get attacked. And alright, this is a problem. We'll probably lose garrison here, so yeah, that's just how things happen. Let's buy out a couple of units here. I will upgrade this and get us some of these. Alright. Yeah. That will be it for now. Yes, just retreat here. So purple looks very strong actually, and they have a lot of heroes. So they just cost us 2,000 or 5,000 gold. We will have to retaliate on that. Let's take those out, and we can give these angels to that guy. Is there anything else he can get? Just a lot of spell scrolls here. Alright, and this one is just worthless for us. Alright, he's over here. He won't get away. Yes, alright. Good. Maybe we should just fly over here and see what happens. There are some skill points. We are looking strong. Look at that amount of spell power. I would not want to be a victim of an implosion from that guy. Alright, we can just go down here and explore now. Let's just buy out these so we have some protection for our main town here. I want to get the sea servants at some point. Alright, I'll let the day go, and I'll just go and get something to drink while I'm away. Alright, we got attacked here at our castle, I get. Necropolis. Let's see what's going on. That's a weak ass hero here. We could have defended this if we actually wanted to. Maybe we should just kill the dragons off, please. Alright, we are done here. Stupid green. So, if you are still here, I would very much like to hear from you. Please tell me what you think about the channel and the stream. I would, or just say anything, really. Alright, looks like we are on the verge of attacking Purple's main town here. But where is it? I would imagine it's somewhere down here. It should be near a road. Alright, but these guys, this guy will explore a bit, and Gunnison will do so as well. You can grab the mana here, or XP here. Did we lose Duri somewhere? It looks like we did. Unfortunately. So where should we go and explore, really? We could go and take that one with Salmi here. I think that's a possibility. And let's go again here. Green is owed a lesson. I think our biggest competitor is definitely purple. They had this huge army. Alright, teal coming in. They had a lot of movement points there. Alright, I think our best way is to defend here. Is there really anything to be done? I don't think so. Let's just take it. Alright, teal as well is coming in and being problematic. And now the problem is, as I said, I have left units in my towns that the enemy can now recruit. And that is kind of what I don't want with the limited amount of units that is existing in the game. So here is the main town of purple. That is good for us. And they have some units in here that we can take out. Let's see here. So we can just resurrect these Nightwings. We only lost one, but every unit counts. Now I forgot to see how much a implosion does of damage, but we'll just rest here and move down with these guys, take on the resource mines, and follow up here. Here is a town portal, town gate. Surely we want to get a guy out exploring here. So they must have someone here, I guess. Let's just buy out all of the units. Let's see, were we pressured at one of our towns? I don't think so. So we will regenerate. Yeah, we were. Green is coming in here again. So I will take him out. And we did lose that dungeon town as well. That is in the middle of everything. They have a good location, the Necro Town and the Dungeon Town in the middle of everything. Here is a Magic Colosseum and a normal Colosseum. We will go this way now. This has been taken. So next time we'll go for that. Some gold here, and let's explore some more. A Tomb of Curses. We have to go this way. Now, okay, a purple hero. Let's go ahead. That was just really no one. And yeah, I did actually promise that I would take out green. So I kinda have to. Not that he has anything. I would very much go and replenish the troops here. Just get 7. Alright. Yeah, and then we'll go and make ready to take the Necrotown again. Alright, I guess this will be it for this day. Let's just buy out some units here. Remove these Necro units. Alright. So much movement when we have discovered such a large amount of the map. Alright, he will go around. I guess this is just closed and there is nothing here. A Sears hut. We can just take that. This guy, he will discover some more. Salmia will take out that one if we can. We will do our best here. Alright, so I guess we are doing a good job here. They will just get a dragon cannon again. And they have been vanquished. Alright, not bad. Do we get some scrolls that we can use for anything? No. Alright, so yeah, back to this. Let's go and trade here a bit. Because he has so much stuff. And we can also just hand over these. Let's see, there's one thing, these things we need to hand over. The flail. This one is better than that one. Ribcage is not better. Let's just see that one she can wear. We can give that away at some point. Bring a magic. What does that do? I don't want to disassemble it. It has a counting component effect. This ring adds. It gives spell duration. Alright. Here is the Sword of the Damned. Is there much else we want to give away? We can just give these away. Here is the wizard as well. Question is, do we want that on Gunnar? We could do that, regenerating all our spell points each day, but this we'll have to keep this these golden bow and the unicorn's mane if we want to play with the bow at some point. There is of course the fact that the golden bow makes every shot at max with our titans, but we'll play it like that, as we'll never run dry of spell points now. They are just so weak, these, what are they called, genies? So let's kill those off. And we don't even need to go inside, we can just make another attack ready here on Teal up here. Alright, we will be standing here and defending. Oh, damn it. Christian comes. So that's the main hero here. Alright, so... yeah. Alright, they used the... Is that me who has... no, that's those who has 270. So they used the resurrection in the first round, so they will lose a couple of units here. Alright, Christian is very buff. I am a bit afraid of that guy. But... yeah. We'll have to dance a bit around him until we feel strong enough. Then we'll take this one. Yeah, we'll not take these. Alright. Now we can just see it has become significantly better. 4,000. That's a lot of takeouts. We can at least take out these guys. And he can't get away, so let's just buff. There is a lot of genies going lost here. I don't even want to do a lot about it. We can just resurrect these. Question is if that's even the right time, as we can't kill all of the enemies anyways. So let's... yeah, we can still not resurrect. Yeah. So now we just lost the Naga. Let's just leave it with this. Alright. And we have an enemy up there. We'll buy these out so they can't get them. And defend the town here. Let's do that. Is there any units? There is. So here Duri is back. And let's do that. And she can just get some... oh, we need to trade a bit more, I guess. So I just want to get these serpent flies for her so she can move about and collect and discover. Let's see what that does. What is in here? Yeah. Let's move further away here and discover some more. I don't want to take it, I just need the dwelling so the enemy doesn't have it. Alright, he is in the danger zone with purple Christian going about, but if he can waste his time chasing that guy, I am not necessarily sad about that. Alright. How is it? Yeah, we can sell. So let's just sell some of these. Alright. No, we will not sell that one. So we actually get a decent amount of resources for selling these scrolls that are pretty much worthless, I guess. Not worth a lot either way. Let's get these out, and definitely these at some point. Alright, let's move on. So we have teal, orange, and purple still going strong. So we need to kind of find out where they are at in order to mount an attack on them. We have just taken a town from purple up here and down in the bottom. And teal had this one. Question is, what was his main town? Salmia will go in here. Is there like a town up here? No, that's just a gate. But is there a town in here? This is the zone that's leading into that. Maybe we can go and take it, but I am definitely afraid of Christian. First aid, not for us. Basic wisdom is alright. We can go and take that one down here. Alright. Should we really chase after these heroes? I think it's time for us to do something about these heroes lurking about down here. I'm a bit afraid of them going back here and taking us on. Let's see what is in that. There is the Armageddon. Again? That was not a long way he moved. Alright, so they are splitting up here. I think there's just one thing to do. Take out that guy. Take this one. There must be a conflicts town near here. I haven't seen a hero with a lot of conflicts units though. So now we will resurrect. That's annoying. Makes all losses of Gunner irrevocable. Alright. So we will have to take those. Alright, let's move then. This looks like a fortress. I'm getting just debated. But here is a fortress, but I was thinking of a stronghold. Well. And she will just move in here. Not that this one covers a lot, but something is worth something, you know, whatever you say. We can get that one, and might as well take this one. Got a Hoda artifact. I think there was just a bit of lag there. I hope it didn't do a lot. Slowpoke, sorry I didn't see your message before. Thank you very much. It's good to hear that you enjoyed the Lord of the Rings mod. I have been looking very much forward to it. Actually, I've followed it since the beginning of this channel, which is like December last year. And the guys out there are doing such an amazing job in developing the mod. It is going so fast with it, so that is actually amazing. And thank you for tuning in, and welcome. So goodbye to this one, and we can take the Magic Colosseum here. Alright, we don't have that much more to do here, so let's just regenerate our points. And do we want to waste those movement points on that? So we would of course very much like to take out Orange here. I did not even see him. That must be this one. So goodbye, OJ. So they definitely don't like our Titans here. Let's do that, knowing that they are kind of spell immune. Those guys, how far can these move? Not far enough, so we will just do that. And we have to resurrect both Nagas and Titans now. And resurrect. Goodbye. Take all of his stuff. Alright, I will move towards this one again. And she has taken that. So let's just move to the east here and explore. Why is that? Is that gone? It's not flagged anymore, but alright. Someone must have died who had it and nobody wanted to take it back. Alright, we have a guy coming in here. Teal is coming in with a lot of zombies. So I guess we will just be sitting here a bit, not knowing what is going to happen. Yeah, we are taking out a couple of the enemy's heroes. I would very much want to have a dimensional gate, because you can't fly over these black areas in Christian. Can't fly over the black areas in the underworld. Let's just do that. Alright, Christian is a nuisance. If we can take him out, I think that would be a great step towards the win here. Alright, but that just leaves Dury here with the only thing to do is just flee. Yeah, but we will of course go for Christian's main town then. And we can take out these guys. Why do all of them have Titans? Where is the other town? The other what is it called? Tower, castle, town. Right, they are teleporting in here. And now we can just resurrect. And goodbye, dude. So let's see if Christian town pulls in. That would be a fight. But he will lose a lot of angels if he does that. Let's go this way and see if we can't save Gunnison. And go this way. What is going on here? We can go directly down to our dungeon town. Alright, Gunnison, you will have to stay put. think I'll buy out another hero here. Get some serpent flies. We don't have anything to get here. Alright, he'll have to explore with just skeletons then. Alright, we apply this bad result. No reason to drag it out. And she will collect some resources. We have explored everything here. We could, of course, with gonna start taking out some of these dragon castles. Let's do that, and we'll just await. Alright, and resurrect these, and goodbye. And we have his town once again. No dimensional gate here. Yeah, we have a lot of movement left with Gunnar. Let's move up here and see what is going on. I guess, no, let's just remove these. Goodbye. Can we with fly go? No, we can't catch him. But we can take this out of it, so it's not entirely wasted. Let's just see here. Okay, we can go directly up here. He can take that one. And here are some fire elementals. There must be a conflict town up there. Alright, he can start exploring up here. And she is just... yeah, she can go that way. Alright, Gunnar. Where are we going with you? I think we're going this way and then over to the factory again. All right. New week rises. So now we can take out that guy. Goodbye. Alright, and there goes Teal. And that one he can take. Isn't it better? It is. And that one. These ones could be given away. We are actually having some parts of the statue of the Legion. Let's go here. And she will just go out here. Because she is having the statue stuff. He can get that one. So what do we need now? The head. We have 2 of those. She can just get those to sell, I guess. Sell all of that. He even has a spyglass, but no. Eagle Eye. Or does... didn't we get Eagle Eye with Selmia actually? We did, so that was unnecessary. Let's give that back. And that one. Alright. So, Dermith can go back here and start selling. Also that is that ribcage also. Don't want to sell that one We have the legs beforehand, 2 rib cages. Good, so that was a bit of selling going on. So that one goes in, and we need the head now. Let's see here. Do we have something on this guy? She doesn't have. Not right now. I believe this one is worth more to me. Alright, good. We will start moving this way and take that one to all skill points here. Thank you. And we will try and get that one the next week here. And she can go up here. Let's see here. So now Teal is vanquished. We have orange, green, and purple left. We have a purple town down here. Christian is there. I believe this guy could go around and collect some dragons. From our dungeon towns. Alright. Yeah. So there is some unknown up here, but I don't think there is a town. This seems to go towards a conflict town. That guy will just move away. There is an orange hero coming in. We are exploring up here. And yeah, let's just move about. And she's just hiding in here still. We have 100,000 gold, so there is a couple of guys we can get here. Let's just get the upgraded mages. We can have some units awaiting here. Did we just spend 100,000 on golems? Alright. We lost the fortress town here again, but yeah, we know who did it and where they are. Let's explore over here and up here. Alright, a green hero is coming, I think. That calls for us to go and kill them at some point, but first I want to take out this one. Alright. So, a shower here. Let's take out those. That one. And they can't flee, so we can just await. So, yeah, we have lost some Naga Queens, so take them out. And here we just wait again. And then we can resurrect. And take out these. No losses. Alright. Skill level again. Good. Let's buy these out so the enemy can't get them. That looks like a marketplace. We have so much of this, might as well. Then they can come and take them. Come and claim them, just to make a reference to the Lord of the Rings. Alright. We had someone coming here, that's green. Alright, we will have to gonna go there. As we can't dragon get them down. Let's move with Salmia. And she will just move away somewhere. I don't know what Christian is doing. He's just standing there. Alright, this was a dead end. Let's move down here. And she will go and get some Nagas. We could use to discover that area in order to make sure, sorry for the lag, make sure that there is no enemies coming here. Alright. Nothing there. And let's buy out the Nagas. Alright, so we have some creeps awaiting here for Gunnar at some point. They will just keep exploring. I don't know. When are you? When will we go for the Grail here? That's a good question. Alright, Gunnar is just on his way to see whom that is. And yeah, alright, I forgot we actually had a hero here. But nothing he can do. He can just stand here and go about. Alright, let's move to the east here. And green did move away, but I think it's time to explore over here. Green is always coming from this way. Yeah, is there something we can buy out? This could just need some defending at some point. We all know who's coming here. Okay, green just walked right past us. And purple is coming towards us here. Let's take out that one. I think one Naga loss, I can take that. And where didn't I see a purple hero? Somewhere over here. At least I thought I did. We will just wait with moving more with garrison then. More defense here. Or not garrison, of course, with Gunnar. Alright, she can go ahead here. See what's going on. Is that like the second obelisk we have taken? I'm so lazy when it comes to those. Yeah, there are something unexplored here. She will go to the east. Christian is just watching. What is he doing? And we can take that dwellings. Not that one though. Wyvern nests. Okay. Is it Wyvern or is it Wyvern? I don't know actually. Guess somebody must have a take on that. Alright. I believe I saw something purple at some point. But now I don't know where it is. So I think we will just take Gunnar and explore this way. There must be a green town somewhere. Is it inside the portal? Maybe. Alright. We don't have that much more to do, but we'll definitely buy out these angels so they can't work on their power stack of angels. And we will leave now. Alright, so they did send someone out here. And Clavius just went for our scouts there. But he will regret that. In a moment. Goodbye, Clavius. Alright, so here is the other tower town. Let's see. This one is going up here. So I don't think there's a lot to do with that. And we will work on not moving our dearest gunner so fast. That guy can just go and explore. Maybe they will come for him, but if that's how it is, it's how it is, right? I've explored a lot of the map. I don't see that there should be anything up here. Neither up here. All of the towns are connected by roads, so if there aren't a road, there shouldn't be a town. So we are looking to see if there is something down here. Christian is still just standing here. He is still surprised that we managed to take his town. Let's end the turn here. And green is, it was actually a green hero again. So how many towns can green have? And now a purple hero here and there. So they are coming in there. I would very much like to take them out. Can that be something for that guy? But he has to take out this, so that will just be his objective here. Good. Alright, and the hero down there. I think we will go chase that one, and then we will see what's in here. That was up here, so we will go and defend the dungeon town there. That one, right? And goodbye to this stack. That was actually a pretty large amount of angels. Let's take out as many as we can of those, and they are just blocked by these annoying invulnerable dragons. So this should make us able to just resurrect our titans and get out of here. We don't have that much more movement, but this could be the one into their fortress, so let's just take that. But do we really want to take on Christian? I am not that sure. We should be able to. We have how much? Have so many spell points and so much spell power. We have almost 40 spell power. Our implosions does 4,000 damage. That is over 10 titans and also over 10 angels each time. I will buy a hero in here. Logistics, let's just take her. She can just take them with her. Then blue can come and kill their own angels if they want to. So this goes directly over here. We haven't explored a lot. I believe we did explore it at some point because we wanted to take these pickets, but then we just got cheated for them at some point. Alright, let's see here. Let's just explore here. If there is anything to explore. Let's take some crystal, and there are some more gems. Where did the orange hero go? Did they go through that one. Holy moly, there's 2 Colosseums right beside each other. Let's just see, isn't it? No, it's not what I think it is. This goes to nothing, really. There are so many monoliths. Alright. So, where are we going with Gunnar? I think he should go up here. And, okay, Christian is gone, so let's bring him towards the surface. Take these. And these. And as always, some of these stupid genies. And let's go down here and make ready for an attack on the fortress again. We will buy these out so the enemy can't build on their power stack. And is there some dragons or anything? There are some possible power stacks here, but we don't have that much gold. Okay, green comes in again. And the purple hero, I will take that one out. I want to burn as many of purple's resources as I can. Let's see here. So we are split here. We need to take out that one with Gunnar. That will be a quick jump here. So they lost their turn. Let's take out these and buff our guy here. And we can buff this one as well. Alright. Let's just wait. Buff, buff. Die. And we can just take them out with a meteor shower. And then go to the factory town here. And we can take out that guy. We want to do that. Definitely. I could actually just have taken those losses. They are definitely acceptable. But goodbye to those. And yeah. How far can they move? Not far enough unless we get some haste here. Not. Okay. So, yeah, buff her. Buff her some more. And she can go and kill that one. Good. And we can't kill that one. Alright, give me some more gems. And explore all of that. Salmia. We are chasing after Orange. Who is up there? So many pyres. I believe we can do that. Even though I know that the Firebirds are immune to Armageddon, I believe. Alright, let's move up here. And she is still just exploring. Let's take something there. Alright, so we still have the purple hero roaming around. We have some green, but we did kill off green there. She is trying to annoy us by going around us. We will take that one out as the first thing. Let's just take that. We will go this way, I guess, and go up and take the fortress that we know is up here. I want to take out that orange dude. Can we get a bit faster? We have a problem catching up with that guy, even though we have dragons. He can't continue to outrun us. I can't see how he can. Question is if we should. No, we couldn't have teleported to our town and done it that way. Alright, take that. We can't go about, so we have to go this way. Garrison, let's go up here. And she will... Now there is really nothing she can explore. Except we saw that there was something that way. Alright, I don't see our towns being in danger, so let's move on here. Purple or orange has given up. We will give up on that guy. I see that this game might be coming to an end, but we of course need to take out Christian. We will fly here over this, and I guess we have seen most of this area. There is a gem hunt. And here we are taking out that guy. No losses. Good. We can just take out that. Alright, so orange, we know where he has a town. Problem is, where is Green's town? I have no clue. I think we will take the fortress town out as soon as possible. We have no clue where Christian is, or at least I don't think we have. He's up here. Let's go this way. Alright, let's move on here. We'll move Sierra, and I actually have zero clue where this leads us, but I do know that this will leave us here, and that we will chain lightning these. They are insanely weak, but we'll do that, and we will go and kill that hero. Alright, that is pretty strong, but we are definitely stronger. Let's buff our guys here. Wait. Alright, a teleport coming in. Alright, we'll take that. Orange is gone. And here is Christian. Is this the time? It could be. Could be. So we need to find Green. Green was roaming around down here at some point, but where can he have a town? Don't see a lot undiscovered. Up here maybe? A good question. There is some road down here that is unexplored. And if he doesn't have a town, he has 7 days to live. The classic 7 days. So let's move on here. Alright. Did we see Christian flee? Didn't he go down here? I don't see him now. I should maybe have just replayed the turn. That was a bit waste of... He's down here. Okay. So Christian might go up here. And he is so welcome. That's where we are. I can't even remember our starting area. Alright, we certainly have explored all that is worth exploring here. What about that area? Don't think there is anything up there. There is this zone. I don't really see where green should have something. Christian is coming up towards us. So I will go in here and buff ourselves up as much as possible. So what are we bringing here? These ones. And maybe the gargoyles here. Alright. Oh, return to the game and fly to that one. Battle of the Ages here. Christian versus Gunnar. What is it saying? It is calling out a loss for us. Let's implode. I should, of course, have taken the retail there. He has some 6 stats, but the difference is not that big. We can take out all of these and a lot of these. Question is, what is most dangerous? Let's kill those. We can take out some of them. How fast are they? They are fast. But again, he can't flee, so we actually just have him right here. I don't want to anti-magic. How stupid. We lost 6. We'll lose 6 there. I think that is worth it. How didn't he even have... How couldn't he have any artifacts on Christian? Well, Christian is gone. So that is a huge win for us. I don't see how he will recover from that. Yeah, I was thinking of going towards the fortress with this guy, so let's do that. Is this really the fastest way? We had taken that one. He has Adela there. But where the heck is green? There is some uncharted territory up here. Green, where is that? That's down in the bottom. Alright. Let's just take Salmia's fly and go that way. But how exactly do we come to the bottom? I think we have to go that way. Can we go in this way? This is definitely unexplored, and I see a green hero, so let's do that. 2 green heroes. Yeah. Not exactly a lot to move on with garrison. Not even an obelisk. He can't move over here, so let's just try and get through that one. And she is also just, yeah, stranded kind of. Alright, let's just keep pumping out these angels. Okay, we have a purple hero coming in. But we need to take out these guys. There is a road here, so at Dungeon Town and Green, I guess this will be the end of Green. We could just accept that. I don't see there is no way of us losing. And now we can just resurrect them. Good, no losses. Green not vanquished. There is one green hero here. Is this the end? Still not the end. Alright. So we still have some green somewhere. We'll buy out all of the units here. That way he has to fight for that. I think Gunnar will go to that one, as we do see Adela coming in, and she will fight for that town, I'm sure of it. Solmir will fly and take out this one. Let's not take the losses. We will just respond with that. Alright, we will regenerate our points here, our mana points. She will go this way. And yeah, let's close it down here. We need to take out Adela. So we will fly here. Bye. And we did see someone move somewhere, but that was up here, I guess, in the dark. We still don't know where Green is. He's just lurking down here. I think I'll buy a hero. Good old Luna. That was Dimensional Door. Here he is, yes. So we will just buy another hero, can we? Or we can take Solmir actually. Goodbye. And that's green, right? Yes. Alright, now we just have to see where is purple up here somewhere. And that will be the last of his heroes, I am certain. Didn't we get Dimensional Door here? We didn't, unfortunately. But there is, here is a Tower Town. We have completely missed that. Alright. Take him to the factory town. He can actually... Didn't he get Dimensional Door? He went... Am I stupid? Wasn't that a Dimensional Door? Alright. We will just fly then. Out for that guy. Let's see where they flee to. In there. So, one, or might just be, he can do both of that. And that should be a win. No? Alright, so let's keep looking for purple here. He hasn't been in here, so now he has the Dimensional Door. Alright, purple, where are you hiding your last hero? I think this just calls for us spending a turn and see where there is movement. So he is coming here to this town. Can we take it out? Yes. Is it a win now? Goodbye. Still not a win. Alright, let's see where purple is coming. He is not making a move. So let's just fly around and see where we can find some purple. That's a good question. How about in the underworld? That was a green town, so where should we find a purple town, if anything? Isn't there a way? There are these, yeah, we do have the town up here, so we can actually see whether he has a town or not. Where is that? Is it that one up here? That one? We can't see if he has, no, he doesn't have any heroes or what, but he has a town maybe? Alright, so there is still this up here. I think I will have to dimensional door somewhere in here. Where is the best town? Is there only one? We have the tower and 2 dungeon towns, so we'll move up here. How about that one? Let's bring Solmir into this one actually, and we'll go up here. And we can start dimensional dooring. Oh, but he didn't have it, did he? Ah, damn. Let's see if purple moves then. Still no purple movement. Alright. Dimensional door over here. And we can move with dimensional door around here. Is there anything to be found? He can go to that one and get the dimensional door. Is there anything over here? Purple, come on. Still no purple movement. Here is a purple town. Goodbye. And the win is ours. Alright. So, yeah. A good score here. Cavalier score. So, yeah. I don't even know how long has we been streaming for. A couple of hours here. So, yeah, we finished off the what is it called? Tower playthrough here. So we have a couple of towns left. I'll just hold a quick break here for a couple of minutes, and then I'll be back, and maybe we'll start another playthrough that we can take an hour or so to play, and then I'll probably round the stream off. So I'll be right back. Thank you for holding on. Alright, thank you guys for holding on to this. So let's take a new game here, and we have been playing a couple of towns. So I have had a tower run, a castle run, and what is the last one? We have had a rampart run. So I guess we'll just take a 8mm6A again. I guess that's a okay map to do it on. I don't really care that much about the map, it's more about the town here. So we have we also had a Conflux run. I have never played Factory and Cove, I must admit, so that will be something. I am daring playing Inferno. It has such a bad rep. I do like Fortress and Stronghold. Maybe it's time for a Stronghold run, and let's just get many people like Garnison with the ballista at the beginning here, so we could go for Garnison. And of course gold when playing on the impossible difficulty here. So let's just try that. Alright, we have some Marauders there. Are we able to take them out? I'm not sure. Let's just follow the road here. That's something we want to get our hands on. And there is a wolf pen down here, but we need to get through these basilisks. I don't think that they can be that strong, can they? They are actually pretty damn strong. We will have to go and bait them. So this might actually just be the beginning and the end of the run here. But hopefully not. I think we should just go and kill as many as we can up here. And do the same here. And then they will go for the ballista, luckily. That's 6. So we will just try and get away from them. Yeah, and then that happens. That's good. Alright, they went for the ballistas, so we are actually pressured to the max here. Hopefully they won't be going down here. Let's kill those off, and this is a win, but it is barely a win. Just for that card. Alright. But I was thinking I couldn't get through there, but I can get the goblins now. Alright, nothing to gain from this. Let's get the goblins and hopefully, yeah, a artifact here. We can definitely take out these skeletons. Attack it has, and of course the attack of the hero. That is why Garnison is so good, because he starts off with a lot of attack. Alright, let's just start peeling back here. And keep shooting at these skeletons. We can move up here. Can we kill those? There was a chance. Alright. And he will just wait. Let's just protect the archers here. And we can kill those off. Good. So let's take this one and we can get the corpse. Still no money here. We would of course have liked another hero, or at least can we get through here? Or at least town hall Well, that is kind of the same, isn't it? Let's get Gondola here. She is offensive specialist. She can be our main hero. And we have Alima, resurrection specialist, also an insane hero. So we have 2 heroes here we actually very much would like. Let's try and move. We can't go through them, right? No. Alright, so we have to take the strength of these 2 heroes and put them together in order to break through that one. We got the bowstring, but as said, that really doesn't matter a lot, as the ballista is not depending on archery skill. Alright, we will hold on here and move towards the bottom as always and bait them down, and then we will shoot them just as before. And let's try and get them down here in the corner. Let's wait. No, we can't. Alright. So we can actually just pile them up here and peel some of them back. Take them out that way. And still just peel back and protect our archers. Alright, 2, 5, 3. Let's take out that one. And take out the last stack here. Good. Artillery. And question is, they are also kind of hard, those ones. Armadillos. A tier 3 unit with a possibility of 50 troops. How the F are we getting out of here? This will be a hard one, right? That was some teleport. We really need that gold and we need to break through these basilisks. I really want to sacrifice Gondola to see how many there is, but that is also just a risky move. Let's waste the time here, I guess. Is there any way up here? I think the best way also to get the gold is going down there. I'll do that. I will peel them down here as best as I can. I don't see us winning this. I guess this could just be a restart right away. But we'll do the best as we can here. But we are not killing any one of these. Look at that. 1 to 2. Let's just try and bait these backwards while still protecting our stacks here. Alright, it actually got made into stone, which is not the worst for us. And these guys are going backwards, at least some of them. This has so much health, I'm not that afraid of it. But we really need to start killing off some of these stacks. I will try and bait them backwards still. I think I have to do that. Alright, we are actually in a spot where they are chasing after the goblins here. While we have 2 stacks that are made to stone. Alright, but this is taking some damage. Let's hope we get 2 kills here. Which one is moving first? It is that one. We will keep one back here. I don't see us winning this one. it would have been miraculous. Alright, the ballista is gone here, so we are done. I think this has to be a restart. I don't see us having any way of coming out of this in a good way. That's unfortunate, as we did get Gondola. I see here there are a bit more gold possibility, and there are some sprites down here. We'll take that. There are a wolf pen and more gold, so definitely a better start. We are not just boxed in, and we even start with tier 2 dwelling. And we can't get around here, so let's just get all the gold. I will actually just get that one, and then we'll get a new hero. It's a bit annoying with these archers. I guess we should be able to take out pirates. No, they are the ranged units. Let's see, what hero are we getting here? We are getting Gretchen, so a lot of goblins here. Maybe we should follow the road here. So yeah, infernal trucks. We will go for them the next round. Let's just give all of them to Garnison. And yeah, that's turn. Garnison, go for the trucks here. And we will bait them downwards, as always. Alright, we will defend here and peel backwards. Yeah, and that was actually what I hoped for, them going that way, some of them at least. I think we'll just make a block here. And then just do this. Which one is next? That one? Okay. 5 losses, it's not that problematic. And we will do the same again here. Wait. And this time about we'll... Can't get them all to go down, but alright. We will have to do this. And go backwards. Kill that one. And kill that one. Alright, they go first that way. Alright, I guess we should be able to take that amount of griffins out. Just do that. And we will just stand here with this one. That's alright. We can go for those. That's good enough for me. They can go for the ballista. Alright. And we will just wait here. And basic wisdom. And some gold. Sorceresses, I don't think we'll go through them. We can pick up that one slow. That is amazing. Let's work on getting some pillars here already. We can't go through that one, and there is nothing to be gained up here. We seriously need some ore and stone, so maybe we should peel back with Garnison to get that in our starting zone here. I see that there is a redwood, so let's grab that. bait them backwards here or downwards. This is just a ballista. A ballista win here, if anything. Let's see here. We can keep going downwards. Let's kill one of them. Let's just move forward here. Alright, let's kill another one. And just defend here. Alright, we could have not gone for that, but I think one loss is fine. Alright, a bit more than with this coming in. Alright, let's see here. So wood is there, so I guess stone should be over here, but we have the possibility to pick this stone up, and we are very depending on that. A bit of a weird map again, I guess. And we can't use this stone for any, or this gold for anything before we get enough stone. Ring of Vitality. How many zombies? Too many zombies. Also too many zombies up there. We need to grab some experience somewhere. No, we can't actually go up there without anything. So let's take out these hobgoblins. We can take that loss. I don't feel like taking out those zombies, but we will go this way. We have so much useless gold. Intelligence specialist? Yeah, I don't feel like that. We haven't worked on any dwellings the first week. Alright, let's go for these. I don't care if we lose our ranged units. I care more for the goblins right now. Like that, so that might have just given the same. Alright, we can go up here now, and we can take that one. We really need to get through these, as we can't get anything. This is even weekday 7. We haven't gotten any dwellings. Alright, let's get that one. Kill these. Just take the losses here. The Greaves are alright, I guess. And let's get the goblins. So now we have enough for orcs. Just one day too late. But I guess we can move this way up. Question is, can we get through that one? That's a good question. However, a trading post is very good. I don't see anything worth picking up here. I moved right through some stone there. That has been stupid. Let's go and pick up a citadel and some troops here. And maybe we should just go for the harpies. We can just take a look. We could take out the boars. Alright, let's move up here. We should also be able to have a new hero. She can be bought right away. And Eagle Eye. Which one is best? Let's take the Eagle Eye here. She can hold on to her wolf riders. Let's try and hold on to our goblins here. Yeah, that was what I feared. Let's just get rid of those. Alright, still losing a lot. He's down here, but he needs... we still have her in here. She can go up here and grab that. Gunnison can move on. I think we have to go through the marksman. There's just no way. Are we better than that? I'm not sure, but we will try and be. Alright. So now we can't lose anymore. Alright, go for that. And, oh, not that. We can take the medallion of, or the badge of courage here. Actually, we should give the slow to Garnison as well. We can get the marketplace and move on. And here is just a lot of stone up here, isn't it? Gretchen just have all of the stuff there. Alright, Garnison, we can move on. So much stone now. This is just annoyingly a lot of stone. We don't get a lot of good what are they called? Artifacts. Alright, we have a experimental shop there. And we do have a dragonfly hive. We will get the cliff nests, no questions asked here. Alright, maybe we should go up and take out these sprites. And we will of course take all of this stone. I guess we can take out the master gremlins here. We should definitely have protected ourselves, but okay, they're going for these. I'm not sure what we value the most, but now we do it like that. Good. When are we going to get a level here? Yeah. We can definitely not take out those yet, but... And did I see here? We are not that far from a level. We did take that one, so let's go in here. At some point we will have to move the rocks up to Garnison, and maybe we'll just have to upgrade them next turn to a Thunderbird, so we get a bit of a good stack against all of these mobs we are fighting. Let's try and hold on to our units. And just peel backwards. And continue. Good. That should be perfect. Advanced artillery. We have been looking forward to that. More stone. We don't think we can do anything about that. We have some dwellings up there, so we could just go for that. But let's wait with the Thunderbirds here. Question is, could we, with the Thunderbirds, go for the pirates here? Good question. So many wolf pens. We have 3. We will get a huge stack of wolves at some point. I just don't want to risk anything, but we can just give those to Garrison, who can move. Oh, let's just see what is down here without attacking anybody. We already see someone. Let's move up here. We can take 1 loss and 5. And we'll just bring that guy up here to get the wolf riders. And he can take just flag it. So we are getting the dwellings here. Yeah. We have to go around here. We have the trading post. What do we need? We need... that's stupid. We didn't go in there and trade. But I think we'll take the mess hall to get more goblins. I'll just open up a can here. And here comes Tan. We will... Are we just going to lose our town here? No, Garrison cannot go in, but she can go in and protect the town. I don't see how Tan will be able to take it from us if we just buy our dwellings here, but it is annoying that we are forced to do so. We should be able to take those out. The question is if we should do that against some ranged units here. I'll take them for the experience. Just move forward here. And move back. Alright, then we can start shooting at the other dwarves. Alright. That should be a kill. It wasn't. Let's just take these out. And go for these. I can take the retail with this one. No problem here. Straightforward. Expert. Should we go for the pirates? We could. I'll take that. And we have a lot of wolf riders for hire here. Yeah. Should we go for these? I guess we could go downwards here. And I guess we will take those. Should we just go down towards him? Not right now. I'm a bit annoyed that it seems like he will take that and that stuff there. Nothing to do about that. I completely overlooked these. But didn't we get them already? Yes, we did. Alright. And not a lot to get here. Okay, he's actually going for our town. I don't see how he will be able to get through this if we don't go out. Let's just do that. Okay, I see it now. These are just insane. I guess. And he has 2 stacks of them. Shit. Wow, they are just destroying us. We have to defend here. And I guess we just lost. Alright. And he even have movement points for that. Alright, Garrison, you have to take on that. And yeah, move inside. So, but at least he bought us the ogres, the ogre fort. Alright. That was insane. Those worms, they just completely wrecked us. I didn't see that coming at all. Do we even have anything? How can you have that many oaks? And still there was 7 oaks in here. Didn't leave that many, did we? Alright, but we did leave some wolf riders, I guess. We just need to grab as much as we can here. This is just survivability. I don't think he will go for us, but he's so annoying to have running around. Is this game serious? Alright. And we don't have a ballista. So that one will definitely go for our birds, won't it? No, okay. We will take one of those and sacrifice for that. Good. And let's kill it off then. Go back here. We will just block it off. And this just has... They have so much HP, man. Alright. We will just have to take out as many as we can here. So let's see, what can we do? Can we take any of them out? We will just wait here. Yeah, they can shoot at us all they want. Alright. Did they just wait there? Can't even take out a... Is this a tier 2? Alright, we will do that. And another try here. We have plenty HP. But there is so many of these, I don't want to cross my units with unless I have to. And these are just standing by. Let's get rid of those. Alright, they can move down here now. But I will do this and just stand here. Get a certain kill there and take out these. Not. Alright, their move speed is also insane. So let's just stand still. Doesn't seem like they want to move. For some reason. Alright, they can of course tinker there. So we kind of have to take out these guys. I will wait a bit. Will I now? Let's see here. Okay, we did lose one. I should have waited, but now I guess we'll just go full ham. Let's take the retail. And I don't feel like getting killed there. Alright. We managed to win, but we took a lot of damage there. We are set so much behind. Alright, I think that we will continue this playthrough another stream. I don't have that much energy left for streaming, so I just want to say thank you to everybody who has tuned in. It has been a pleasure streaming for you. So I will just save the game here and call it Heroes 3 stream once again. And then, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys then.